Picture two Stanford graduate students in 1998, working out of a cramped garage in Silicon Valley. This wasn't just any ordinary startup story. This was the beginning of what would become one of the most influential companies in human history. Larry Page and Sergey Brin, two brilliant minds with a shared vision, were about to change the way we interact with information forever. Back then, the internet was like a massive library with no catalog system. Sure, there were search engines, but they were clunky, unreliable, and often returned results that had nothing to do with what you were looking for. Larry and Sergey believed there had to be a better way. Their breakthrough came with the PageRank algorithm, named after Larry, which ranked web pages based on their importance and relevance. What made their approach revolutionary was how they determined a page's importance. Instead of just counting keywords, they looked at how many other websites linked to that page, essentially creating a web of trust. It was like asking thousands of librarians simultaneously which books they'd recommend for your specific question. The name Google came from the mathematical term Google, a 1 followed by 100 zeros. It perfectly represented their ambitious mission to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. But even they couldn't have predicted just how far their creation would go. As we moved into the 2000s, Google became more than just a search engine. Gmail, Google Maps, Chrome, Android. Their innovations began touching every aspect of our digital lives. The company grew from that small garage to a global tech giant, employing over 100,000 people across the world. The financial impact was equally staggering. When Google went public in 2004, shares were priced at $85. Today, if you had invested just $1,000 in Google's IPO, it would be worth over $30,000. The company, now under the parent company Alphabet, has become a cornerstone of major stock indices and ETFs, making it a crucial part of many people's retirement portfolios. But perhaps their greatest achievement isn't measured in dollars or stock prices. It's in how they've democratized information. Today, a student in a remote village with an internet connection has access to the same information as someone in Silicon Valley. A small business owner in any corner of the world can reach customers globally through Google's platforms. Larry and Sergey stepped back from their executive roles in 2019, but their legacy continues to shape our world. They showed us that with the right vision, determination, and a bit of garage startup magic, two people could create something that would transform the lives of billions. From organizing the world's information to shaping how we communicate, work, and learn, Larry Page and Sergey Brin didn't just build a successful company. They helped create the modern internet as we know it. Their story reminds us that some of the biggest revolutions start with a simple question. What if there's a better way?